Hi there, everyone. I'm Ashley Bullington, the host of the Warmup. On behalf of everyone associated with Inside High School Sports, we want to say our hearts go out to everyone affected by this unprecedented weather event. We see the hardships people are going through across our cities, and we hope that all of you are finding a way to manage through it. While we are here to entertain you, we also want to be a communications resource for those of you in need. Saying that, here's a list of warming stations as well as shelters available in your communities. We will also be posting this list to our social media accounts. Though we know times are tough, we also know that some are looking for a few moments of release from the challenges of the current situation. So I hope these few minutes of the warm-up can do that for you. We truly appreciate your loyalty and your viewership. Please all stay safe and use the resources in your communities if needed. Hi, I'm Ashley Bullington, and you're watching The Warm, presented by your local Houston area Geico agents in Cypress Spring, Pearland, and East Houston. It's playoff time once again in Texas. I know we just finished football playoffs, but now it's hoops action. Winner takes all, one and done games. And I know we're all frozen over throughout the week, but this weekend's lineup will heat you up with highlights you'll be seeing on Inside High School Sports. If the weather permits, we will be at Pearland versus Clearbrook in By District. The Oilers ended the regular season 18-7 with a third-place finish in District 23-6A. They average 48 points per game and have a lockdown defensive game plan, holding opponents to under 35 points 13 times. They have a tough matchup in the Clearbrook Wolverines. They shot out of the gates with a 14-game win streak to start the season. They ended the regular season 21-2. Their two losses came to Clear Lake in the middle of the year and then to Clear Falls in their final matchup. This team is one of the best in the Houston area. They average 66 points per game and have been unstoppable on their home court with a perfect 9-0 record. They have only lost on the road this season, but they have won 12. The Wolverines should pull this one out, but the Oilers could make a run when it counts. Pasadena and CE King are also tipping off in By District this week, and we will be there if the weather allows. The Panthers finished 4th in their district at 6-6. Before their season finale to Summer Creek, they were on a 3-game win streak that pushed them into playoffs. For the season, they are 11-9, but their opponents have outscored them by 41 total points. The Pasadena Eagles are the big dogs in this one, as they finished first in District 22-6A with an 11-1 record and were 16-5 overall. Their only loss in league play was to crosstown rival Dobie, but they went on a 3-game win streak to end the season. The Eagles averaged 60 points per game this year and should put on a show for fans this week. All I can think of is that song, Fire Up. And with such a cold week, one of the coldest in Texas history, I know we all need something that will bring the heat. Well, let Chevy's Inside High School Sports do that for you with all of our highlights that you'll be seeing at 11 p.m. on Saturday on KHU 11. Speaking of heat, make sure you vote on our Hot Play of the Week poll presented by Louisiana Hot Sauce for a chance for your community to move on to compete in the Play of the Year. Here's last week's winner. The Fort Bend Dulles Lady Vikings were perfect, 23-0, going into the playoffs this week. This tradition-rich program was considered an underdog before the season started, but their awesome play on the court earned them a District 26A title and our local Houston area Geico Agents Team of the Week.
It's been a crazy season just with all that's going on in the city and around the country, and it's just pretty amazing, like you said, that these girls can focus during all of this chaos. So on top of that, with the snowstorm and different things going on, I'm just happy that these ladies are remaining focused and taking it one game at a time. And it's been an amazing season. The girls have been working hard. It says a lot to go through an entire season undefeated, with the perfect record. That didn't happen. That's a rarity. So we're not taking that for granted. We're just focused and, at the task at hand, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Okay. Each game we go in not scared. We play hard on defense, and then we share the ball on offense, and we're able to get easy points, and that's how we're able to win every game.
That our focus is what keeps us, going and motivated, and we all piggyback off of one of each other, and so the chemistry is what helps us stay undefeated as well.
With everything going on right now, we just go in the game knowing it could be our last game. So we put everything into that game. I think that's why we're still undefeated, because we play every game like it's our last game. So no one wants to lose their last game. So I think that's a big part of why we're still undefeated.
We will also have a great Chevy Spotlight on Van Vleck High School. Emily Schneider has accomplished something no other athlete has at Van Vleck: qualify for state in cross country. And she did it as just a freshman. So Emily's future is pretty bright.
Well, every time I look for a runner, they're just one that's going to be out there, know that they're dedicated, because it takes a lot to be able to get up, whether at 5:30 in the morning, run 5 days a week, run not only just 1 to 2 miles, but anywhere 5 to 6. When I first noticed Emily in 7th grade, she came out, and she's, you'll see Emily in a minute, she's very tiny, and I noticed that in her, and then she just came out, and you told her what to run, and she just wanted more. And that's what I look for in my runners, knowing that they're not going to complain, that they're going to want to be out there to give a little bit extra than your normal athlete sometimes. And the athletes that I bring to my cross-country program are usually the ones that you're going to buy into the program. They want to be there. If they didn't want to be there, they let me know, and we move on from it. But Emily from day one was just, what can I do to get better? How can I get quicker? How can I get my times down? And that's something that not only she's done, but it's helped her teammates as well. And she's been a great leader when it's come down to that.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the warm-up, the extra point. And with Valentine's Day being last Sunday, we're going to keep on theme.
A bear, some chocolates, some flowers, some purses, a necklace, earrings, bracelets, charms. Dang, it's hard. That's all.
Well, it snowed in Houston, and there are some shenanigans and really cool videos taken of all of y'all in the greater Houston area, like this winter wonderland of the Dickinson Gators, or this lady skiing down the slopes of Houstonia Mountain. I mean, what about this adorable snowman the Katy Tigers head athletic trainer Edward Smith's daughters made on Monday? It's Black History Month, and I think the Westfield Mustangs are doing something pretty cool. On their Twitter account, WHS Mustangs, they are tweeting about prominent African American figures throughout history in sports, the arts, sciences, and more. Earlier this week, they tweeted about the Texas Western basketball team and how they were the first program to have a starting lineup of all Black players and defeated Kentucky. Though lineups are much more common now, and athletes of all ethnicities are given opportunities based on talent. In 1966, this was the first time on a major stage this happened. It was later made into the movie Glory Road. Go check out all of the Westfield Mustangs Black History Month tweets on their Twitter account. That's all we have for this episode. Follow all of Inside High School Sports social accounts, so stay up to date on everything going on in the high school sports scene. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube that throughout the week will get you ready for the main event. Chevy's Inside High School Sports on KHO11 at 11 p.m. hosted by Matt Niesel. Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Warmup, presented by your local Houston area Geico agents in Cypress, Spring, Pearland, and East Houston. To get more information or a quote, go to geico.com/Houston. I'm Ashley Bullington, and I hope you're warmed up for all of the action coming at you on Chevy's Inside High School Sports.